Welcome to Previously On, a Damage Control podcasting production. I am Daniel, who is doing Tyler's job because he won't do it. But you are listening to Previously On. This is our show where we have the opportunity to make our own movie based off a prompt. Tyler is our director for today's episode, and he will give us a prompt, and then me and my fellow writers, we will each make a movie. And then the winner of that, whoever makes the best movie, but decided by Tyler, our judge, jury, and executioner, will then pick the next writing prompt. So my name is Daniel. I am here to write a movie.
I am Cody. I'm here to write a movie.
Hashtag Critical Role. I am Adam.
So previously on.
You need to introduce yourself, sir.
I'm Tyler. They know who I am.
Do they?
Yeah, I have a fan club.
Do they?
Oh,
Yeah.
guys, I forgot to do this in the last episode. I told Tyler this. I've been working on a new character for the podcast.
Oh no.
A hipster who doesn't do it right.
You?
So Daniel, ask me if I'm really into something that's really hipster.
He called me at 6:30 in the morning to tell me about this.
Yeah. Adam, what do you think about vinyl records?
I don't know, listen to vinyl records, but I'm really into K-pop Demon Hunter.
Is this? Are we adding this on to Critical
I don't know.
Role?
I've been working on it. I don't know.
That's really funny.
Okay. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so previously on, my Captain Planet prequel, Blue Adam's Last Minute.
Blue Adam.
I don't even remember what yours was. I just remember it was on the fly. It was actually pretty good.
It was a clutch thing, wasn't it? Oh, Guild of Meat Assassins.
Yeah. And then Cody's janitor reboot where he's trying to take down a murderer in the hospital.
Yeah, Doug Murphy, serial killer.
Yeah. That sounds like a good title. That's how I introduce myself. Doug Murphy, serial killer.
MD.
It's like that.
MD.
What's that William Shatner show?
Star Trek.
No, there's one where he
Rescue
plays a
911.
dick lawyer.
Boston Legal.
Yeah, Boston Legal. Like, crap, what was the guy's name? Like,
Steve.
Oh, I guess I was thinking of Saturday Night Live where he goes Fred Garvin, male
is
prostitute.
it Steve? Okay,
Frank.
Crane. Attorney.
Was it really?
Yeah, I think it's Frank.
Oh, cool.
Or,
Google
no,
it.
Daniel Crane.
I think you're thinking of Daniel Craig.
God.
No, I
Okay.
think Daniel Crane. Crane.
Okay.
Crane,
so
like the bird.
We didn't even start the podcast on the rails. We just went directly off-roading.
Why didn't Niles return to the reboot of Frasier?
I don't know.
Oh.
You watched the reboot of Frasier?
No, I just know he didn't.
People watch
return.
Frasier?
Is he dead?
No.
My mom's dogs are named after Niles and Frasier.
That makes sense.
I'm trying to look up this Boston Legal thing because we're already off the friggin' rails. So.
Yeah.
Well, you continue while you look it up.
So I won Denny Crane. So
Danny
I won.
Crane. Hope
So
you die. That is that's a quote for the show. I'm just saying.
you done now? Okay. So the prompt that I gave was I wanted an Elseworld story. It doesn't have to be an origin. I just used an origin as an option. It sounded like Adam and Cody might have limped something together, and then Daniel is putting it together as we speak.
I am well prepared,
in
sir.
his-
I am horribly offended.
In his massive brain right now. Well, fine, you win. Okay, next episode,
Deal.
Daniel's prompt is. All right.
Well, that was the quickest. Like, not saying that it's not going to happen, but it's like now we're not even going through the motions of the competition.
I mean, you really should be used to Tyler finishing very quickly. It happens a lot.
Hey, don't judge. Faster than a speeding bullet.
There you go.
Cody, you want to go first?
No.
Adam, you want to go first?
Do I want to go? Okay, sure. I don't. So I came up with this idea. I don't know if it actually worked.
I love every single one of Adam's pitches. Starts the exact same way.
But I don't think it actually works.
Didn't you come up with this? Not this prompt, but isn't the whole previously on your idea?
No, it's Cody's.
In every single episode, you're just like, I don't know if this worked.
no, yeah. Like, it was my idea.
Yeah.
Because I really enjoyed when we way back in the day where we made a sequel for a movie. We do nothing. We didn't care about the source material. And I made the go-kart Fast and Furious movie.
I don't remember that one. I remember my Incredible Hulk one.
Ooh, yeah.
where he was trapped in like his skin like it was a Marvel horror movie.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So
That really didn't help at all.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's worse.
nah,
Is that worse? Is it better?
it's way better. 'Cause it's not
We
letting
should
the
just
wind hit
pretend.
the-
Alright.
We should pretend that we don't hear anything and just see if people comment on it.
So I
you
did.
assume people comment.
Hey, we've
I was-
gotten some comments.
I was called a twat once.
That's true.
Once?
It did happen.
Yeah.
Once.
It
And
still
the
sticks with them.
In the comments.
Oh, okay.
So I did the Resident Evil movie,
Okay.
not the game. So I just did the movie. So the movie. Have you all seen the first one?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, you haven't seen the first one?
Is that the one where the person gets their head stuck in the elevator and the elevator goes up and cuts it off?
Yes.
Okay, then I've seen that part.
She has really pretty eyes. Okay, so the movie plays out the same, where
That is a horrible Elseworld if it plays out exactly the same.
I'm sorry. It starts the same,
Okay.
and then you got the guy going through, the camera going through the science lab, and then it goes to the scene where the guy grabs the T virus and he throws it against the corner of the table, and it smashes. But this is where the Elseworld. So in a facility like that, there'd be so many safeguards, right? So in the original, it goes out through the AC ducts, whatever. So in mine, it instantly is detected that the T virus has been in open air, and instantly that duct is damper shut, that room locks, and he is instantly the only one infected by the T virus.
Oh.
So the scientists see that. They see, I forget what his name is. It's that
Frank.
Who's the character who attempted stealing the T virus? It was
Was
Mila.
it Birkin? Was it William Birkin in the movie? That's who is in the game. He's the developer who.
It's Mila Jovovich's lover in that movie.
Oh yeah, I don't remember his name in the movie. He's not in the games, I don't think.
Oh, okay. So anyway, the Umbrella Company sees.
Corporation.
What did I say?
Company.
Okay, corporation. The Umbrella.
Spence Parks, played by James Purefoy.
Yeah, James Purefoy was who I was thinking of. But so anyway, so they see the effects of the T virus, and unlike the Umbrella Corporation, unlike them in the game, they're like, oh, this is fucked. So they kill him, and they take, is it the antidote that was in the movie?
Antidote?
No, it's the anti, because it's the T.
Oh, okay.
It's the T virus.
Okay,
So I think it's
okay.
called the antidote. They take that, and they use that for good. So like they start wiping out diseases, and like cancer.
So you're making a fictional world where
No.
a company's nice.
Yeah. So
I can't believe such fantasy.
yeah. So the Umbrella Corporation isn't the in this Elseworld. The Umbrella Corporation actually is trying to better society.
Okay.
And so instead of the one night or the several hours that the first movie takes place, this is like you see like a time lapse of like, instead of like a rotating newspaper, you see like talking heads on Fox News, CNN, and all this stuff. Like cancer starts being wiped out. Instead of plastic surgeries, this antidote is starting to like, it does all kinds of stuff like older people, their wrinkles are going away, so it's like beautifying. It's like basically a catch-all for, it's an umbrella drug for everything.
No, I get it.
Yes, thank you. So the movie takes place years later, and like people are living too long. The population is over because we haven't stopped fucking, so we're still fucking. We're still repopulating.
We haven't stopped fucking.
I like how you did William Shatner for a quick
Nobody
second.
wants to get corrective surgery whatsoever.
Well, yeah, I mean,
There's nothing to fear but stop fucking. Anyway.
Why did you do JFK doing an FDR speech?
I don't know. And then I did the Bob Dole pixel thing. Or no, he did that, didn't he?
Who?
Bob Dole just held it like this, but the JFK did this, though, didn't he?
I don't think so.
Yeah, or was it FDR?
He
that
did.
went like this?
He did this back and to the left.
Oh shit!
God.
Oh, too soon.
No, it's
Come
just
on.
like, it's low hanging fruit.
Okay, so is his balls. I don't know. Anyway, Okay, so anyway, so so that was all the preamble. So
Okay.
the main action of the flick is the disaster. So all all roads to hell are paved with good intentions. So it started out, Umbrella was actually being a good company, corporation, and they were trying to wipe all this out. But we are now living 250 years old, right? And we're still.
Do we look good?
We sexy as fuck. We are the sexiest fucking species on the planet.
Man, he's dropping F-bombs
I
like
know,
no
man.
other.
Yeah, we're 10 minutes in. So anyway, so we're running into like food shortages, resource shortages, places. You know, it's kind of like Judge Dredd, like Mega City 1, where like everyone's just living on top of everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where the characters come in. You got Oded Fair, his character. You got Mila Jovovich's character. None of these are in the video game, right? Oded Fair's character, Jovovich.
I would need other names, but I don't think so. Like Alice isn't in it. I don't know who the other guy's name is.
Okay. Anyway, so they form this. You take the characters from the movies. Your Odette Fair, your Mila Jovovich, your Mike Epps from the second movie, Ali Lauder's character from the third on. You take those characters and they form like a rebel alliance, and they create this. You guys know what like a Judas goat is?
Yeah.
Do you really?
Yeah, I know what Judas goes at. Australia has a lot of goat population problems because they're an invasive species. So they have a hard time, so they try to eliminate them as quick as possible, but usually a few get away. So they take a goat, put a collar on it, so they can track it, and it will naturally go and find others of their kind. So it goes, they'll find a goat population, they'll cut everything except the Judas goat, let it go, it'll go to the next population, cut everything but the Judas goat, let it go.
Do they pay it 30 pieces of silver?
No, they let it live.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, they create a.
Then
The
does
worst
it-
part is
does
he
it-
doesn't know it's him that's bringing the death to the other one
Does
he's going to.
does it kill himself later and then it becomes Dracula?
No, when he does eventually die, they just make a new Judas goat.
That'd be cool. Judas Goat 2000.
So anyway, and the dude that gets cubed, he's in this movie too. The one that gets lasered, he's in this movie too.
Yeah, because he's around still.
He's part of the Rebel Alliance. So they take this Judas goat, but it's actually like because the technology in the Resident Evil movies are fucking insane. So they create like a clone, which is the Red Queen from the first movie. Which is she in the games?
Who?
The Red Queen.
Yes, she's in the first one.
Okay, all right. So they take this clone, this Judas goat, and they infect her with the T virus because they somehow were able to get it out of the Umbrella Corporation. Because while they may have had good intentions, they didn't destroy the T virus for some reason. They never do. Companies for whatever reason.
Well, that's how you make the antidote.
Okay, fair enough. And they infect the Red Queen, and they release her into the population, and they start population control the people. The antidote has been so diluted through wiping out the cancers, and it's been weakened down that it no longer is the antidote for the.
It evolved to a point where what it originally was, it could no longer compete with it.
Yeah. So like I said, I don't really know if this concept works exactly.
Well, it's like an allegory for like a Typhoid Mary.
The superhero character?
No,
I know.
Okay.
Anyway, so then they start wiping. So the Rebel Alliance is now being. You've got a war against the Umbrella Corporation, who's now, I guess
So the rebels, instead of the Umbrella Corporation releasing the virus, now you have the rebels doing it.
Yeah, the rebels are releasing the virus, and so at this point it's now like an hour in, right? So all that was his preamble, and we're now an hour into the story, and there's two storylines. You got the Umbrella Corporation, which has become your Amazon, that's fucking running everything. They own everything. There's like a Civil War battle between the Rebel Alliance and the Umbrella Corporation. So you've got like war scenes going on, and then you've got the Rebel Alliance was trying to keep the population control the Judas goat like quarantined, so when it came time they could easily, once the infected got infected, they could start wiping them out.
Yeah.
And then they would shut down the Judas goat. But because they're fighting the Umbrella Corporation at the same time, it quickly gets out of control, and then much like a zombie virus, it spreads out, and then it becomes, then you get Wesker, who in this one he's more of like the dude from Rogue One. Which one? Rogue One. He's Hannibal Lecter's character in that movie, where like he knows the Umbrella Corporation did this. And
Hannibal Lecter's character in the movie.
In Rogue One. He played Hannibal Lecter on the TV show. Mads Mikkelsen.
Oh, something Urso.
Jean Urso. Jane, or no, wait,
no,
that's
Jane is the
girl. Yeah.
Balin Urso.
Maybe.
Okay.
Anyway, so you got Wesker. So that's how we introduce Wesker into the movie. And so you've got the Rebel Alliance, so your Alice and your Odette Fez character and your Mike Epps character, and then so maybe the Judas goat, the Red Queen, oh, that's right, the Red Queen infects, but I forgot, because I worked Nemesis into this. I forgot this part. So they released that, and a few people got infected, but the Umbrella Corporation is so big, they were able to contain that quickly and wipe that out. So the next weapon to get the T virus out was the Nemesis project, the Nemesis character, and he was more effective. He was able to get the Rebel Alliance and Umbrella, between their fighting and the Nemesis, they lost control, and then the T virus got out and it spread like a zombie plague. So the end game is it basically turns into the zombie plague, but instead of Mila Jovovich and all of them fighting the zombies and Umbrella, it's Jovovich's crew and the Umbrella crew fighting the zombies.
So you plateau,
which I don't know if any of that's game accurate, because I've only seen. I've only seen the movies.
So you plateau at Utopia, and then it gradually goes downhill.
The movie basically starts with all that is like, maybe, have you guys seen the remake of Dawn of the Dead? How they have that cool opening credits to Johnny Cash's "The Man Will Come Around." Like all that, maybe you have is just preamble in the opening credits, like a really fast moving, octane, cool song. And you have that little preamble, and the movie basically starts at the Utopia. Maybe you're underground, and Mila Jovovich is your Mon Mothma type character. Like here instead of the Death Star hologram, you have the Red Queen hologram rotating around, and the Rebel Alliance is like, we have a new hope. No more Star Wars references, and then they push that out there. Like that's the start of the movie.
So do you get like a zombie fight in like Mega City 1 type?
Yeah.
So that's what I was getting at. So it goes to Utopia and then goes downhill.
Yes.
Turning into, basically, to put in simple terms, like it's zombies in Mega City.
But it wouldn't be Mega City. It'd be
Raccoon
City.
But I'm saying like that's what I'm saying. Like it's, when I say Mega City 1, like that's just what I'm picturing.
Yeah, it'd be Raccoon City, and then the end of the movie they've quarantined it, and certain areas of Raccoon City, they're like, the Umbrella Corporation and the Ragtag Rebel Alliance is like, man, we really fucked up, and like, yeah, we took it too far. They're like, but we got it, and then they're like, well, we've got this place safe, and then like the rest of the world, and they were like, but it's fucked. Canada's gone, Mexico is having Mexican zombies, and then like the whole whatever.
As opposed to like French zombies.
Nah, they're over in Russia, and then, so it's just basically like the whole movie. Raccoon City is like a safe haven, but the rest of the world's been infected.
Gotcha. And so we're gonna get all the characters replies their roles.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Except for James Purefoy, because he dies. Initially, I wanted him to throw it, and it just, because in the movie he throws it and it breaks. But I thought it'd be funny if he just throws it and it doesn't, and you hear the wah wah wah. But it still breaks.
We'll put that in the blooper reel.
So the only character that didn't come back is James Purefoy's character. But you got Mike Epps, You got the dude who becomes Nemesis in the movie. You got the actress who plays the Red Queen. You got Jovovich, Oded Fair. Even Michelle Rodriguez could come back because she was in the first one. Ali Lauder's character. I think the dude from Supernatural plays a character. He may play Chris Renfield, I think.
Which dude?
Oh, no.
Redfield.
Redfield. No, it's the dude from Prison Break. I'm sorry. It's not Supernatural.
Yeah.
It's the dude from Prison Break.
Which one?
The dude with all the tattoos.
Oh, crap. I can only think of his name from The Flash. But I know who you're talking about.
Isn't the other dude from... Isn't Palicki... isn't he make appearance in some of the Resident Evil movies?
I thought Misha Collins was in one of them.
I don't know, but anyway, that was my Elseworld thing.
Okay. Well, I hate to say it, but right now you're in the lead.
So it technically starts differently, but it ends in the same outcome.
I mean, it's still an Elseworld. I mean, you're changing the...
And in the Mon Mothma scene with Mila Jovovich, she's topless because...
Hell yeah.
Jovovich has got to be...
Okay, Adam won. We need to start getting this produced.
No, I do not see Misha Collins in Resident Evil.
Was Palicki in the Evil?
I don't believe so. I've seen most of those movies. I don't remember any of those guys.
All right, my bad.
All right, Cody. What you got?
Okay. Go with me on this.
No.
So we're starting as janitor, right?
Honestly, where I thought you were going two different ways. One, I thought you were going to do like the T virus breaks and then a janitor comes in and cleans it up and saves the day. And then the other time when you're like, people can't stop fucking, I thought you were going to go to where it's just a group of people that start breaking into people's houses and they're just like, stop it! Stop!
Spraying them with a hose.
Quit it!
Stop it!
Put it away! I definitely thought that's where you were...
and he was going to tie it into his No Nut November
yeah.
movie.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that one.
And then the world gets taken over by a cock sleeve.
Yeah. I'm still super proud of the cock sleeve.
Cody's Googling cock sleeves on Amazon right now.
You really should do Adam and Eve. Or Pink Cherry.
I don't think there's any... Well, I guess
there are plenty.
No. I put in supernatural characters in Resident Evil. And I'm like,
Yeah, I don't think there are any either. Okay, Cody, do you need another minute?
No, I think I got this.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to open up.
Is this where there's a tracking shot in the forest?
Going to a forest.
You haven't done that in a while.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, fuck you. It's where it takes place. Fuck. Go with me.
All right.
Where are we going?
Okay,
To the forest?
we're gonna do this thing where we have a scene of power lines going by in a window, and you're gonna zoom in. You're just seeing the power lines, and you're gonna zoom in, and you're just gonna going through an RV window, and you're just somebody just looking up. You don't see the person's face. You just see from their perspective of them watching the power lines go by, and whatnot. And it's driving, and we're gonna eventually get.
Do you have any music playing or anything?
Or
is it just like the sounds of like the car on the road?
The Way by Fastball. Where were they going without ever knowing the way? That's based on a true story.
I'm not trying to screw you up. It was a genuine question.
I'm trying to remember what it's called.
Dolores, can we get Cody some coffee?
Crap. It is. I don't know the singer. But it's that song, Texas is the place I really want to be.
Lady Gaga.
That song's playing.
Can they not be in Texas?
They're not in Texas. That's the whole point of the song.
Okay.
So they're driving, and you see trees now start to pop up every now and then.
Is that All My Exes Live in Texas by George Strait?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think that's... Okay.
Okay.
Texas is the place I really want to be.
I mean, you're close. It's not the exact words, but it gets you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I want that feeling because it is a homesick song. And I want that to be portrayed from this because this is the character's feeling he's homesick.
Can we have Harvey Danger's Flagpole Sitta?
No. Sorry, I thought you were going to say Harvey Weinstein. No.
No, I want that song. So we're driving, and it's we kind of shot it, or we're kind of set up. We're in an RV. We're driving woods. A lake out of nowhere appears.
Why is the lake vertical?
It's an Inception movie.
It's Superman 3 where he freezes the lake, picks it up, and then flies it to the nuclear reactor.
But no, we get
I
to
need to watch these older Superman movies.
we get to the lake, and it's pristine with nothing else around, and we get them driving. It looks like kind of scroungy and whatnot, and then there's a cabin on the far side of the lake.
Why do they need a cabin if they're in an RV?
Because they don't want to sleep in an RV all the time.
Okay. Is this cabin in the woods?
No.
Oh.
So they go, and then as the RV goes past, we see a sign, Crystal Lake.
Oh, he's doing a horror movie. Okay.
Okay, so
you're like a late night TV host. Every time you say something, you like turn for the camera. It's called Crystal Lake. Anyways, so you turn towards the camera for reaction. You're like Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, so we go. The family gets out and about, and they're kind of rednecks, and they're just all like, Ma, get the campers, and all this stuff.
Your impressions are about as good as Adam's.
Wait. They're in an RV and they're like, go get the camper. So they got campers
Go get the camp
inside
stove.
of an RV.
Go get the camp stove.
Oh, okay.
Let's retcon that. They're hung up about.
They pull up in a luxury RV. All right, get the tents.
And the guy's old, gruff, and like, all right, boy, get on out of there. And the kid and just silence, and the mom's being like, you know him, he's mad that we had to move and all that. Let him be for a little bit. And so the family goes about their business, doing all this stuff.
Cody, your stories are good, but your dialogue is shit.
I'm bad at it, Aaron.
I mean that in the nicest way possible.
You write
That's
dialogue
why this
like
is what
George
we're
Lucas
here for.
writes
I
dialogue.
pitched the idea. You write it for me. Help me write it. We're here as a collaborative effort.
All I can imagine.
Paul, have I ever told you the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Ma, I don't like sand.
Gets all up in my cracks.
It reminds me of kitty litter.
So this kind of
Just real quick, is this the Beverly Hillbillies goes to Crystal Lake or some shit like that?
no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that would be great.
That's
Jed Clampett fucking blows his head off.
That's exactly.
I love that idea so much. I want to change it. No, I think I like my idea.
fires
Okay, that's fine. I was just curious because that's what I was imagining in my head.
Fires another shot and oil springs up.
Is this Ernest becomes Jason?
No.
That would have been good.
Okay, so we have this family who just recently moved from Texas. They're setting up. And like they're getting stuff out of the RV and whatnot. And the boy they keep talking about, they don't see him because he's like, oh, he's sulking and whatnot.
Is the boy Jason?
No.
Oh.
And then we have all this stuff, and then we have this shot on the other side of the lake. Jason is just standing there watching all this crap.
Masturbating because he really likes RVs.
Doing all this.
He's standing there wondering why they get tents out of an RV.
And then all this stuff, and the family's going about their business and whatnot. Everything's set up. They're making it home.
Okay.
And doing all this stuff. And then we go through the night, and then you have the classic just walking through the woods of Jason as he's approaching the cabin. Where'd
the cabin come from?
No, he said cabin first.
Okay.
I don't know why there's a cabin. They drove past the cabin in their RV.
So we have an RV with a camper. They got the campers and the tents near a cabin.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and then
Let us in on the joke.
Is the RV from Dusk Till Dawn?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the family is going.
I like how we're all hoping this is like some major crossover.
Going through, doing all this stuff. The family's all settled up. Jason's going through the woods, and he approaches the window, a round window.
I keep I'm not trying to ruin it for you, but I can't take you seriously talking about a horror movie. So I'm just waiting for the turn. So like you're like Jason's walking through the woods, and just in my head, I'm waiting for you to be like, and Jason's like, did I pass that fucking tree already? Where the hell is the camp? I've been walking around for 40 years.
No.
Puts his machete into the ground, pulls out a map.
God
No,
damn.
yeah, I'm definitely going the right
My
way.
God, why haven't we done a Mel Brooks like Jason movie?
So Jason gets to the window and he's looking in
To the wall.
into the bedroom, and Mom and Pa are going at it.
Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. I feel so bad, Cody. I'm honestly listening.
No. And Mom and Pa are going at it.
Okay.
Wait.
Like,
Which?
or
Yeah.
You're like, they're having the time of their lives while they got the cabin themselves.
Oh, so they are.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're going at it. Jason, and then Jason does what he does because he doesn't like sex happening at fucking Crystal Lake.
Okay.
Doesn't like sex.
So he busts
happening
in,
at fucking
attempting
Crystal
to kill and whatnot. The parents get all flushed and run out, and they run out, and they're trying to get out, and then Jason's about to send on him when the dad goes, "Boy, get on out here!" And Leatherface steps out of the RV.
there's the crossover.
And then we have this battling
Bubba
of...
don't talk.
Say what?
Bubba don't talk.
I don't know all the characters.
But Bubba is Leatherface. He don't talk.
Yeah.
No, he hasn't
the
talked.
Pa said, "Boy, get on out here."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Leatherface steps out, and then we have this clashing of titans for about 20 minutes of like, each one of these guys has never had a guy their size like able to compete with them, and they kind of go to a standstill to the point where they actually each knock their own mask off, and they see how similar they are. Both deformed, both kind of monstrous, and
then Jason caresses his face, and they fall in love.
no.
Damn it!
Jesus.
No,
Oh,
it's
so
not
harsh.
that.
I wanted a second
and
twist.
we see this camaraderie, and then we get this thing of where Pog is like, "You boys, knock it off!" And we have an adoption story of where Jason gets a new family that understands him more than anybody else because he needed structure in his life because he's been alone for so long.
So this takes place after First Friday. I guess it would be because.
Yeah, so my idea is all the events of Texas Chainsaw Massacres happen, and they're on the run. And so they had to go to the complete other side of the country to evade the people.
That is true. They leave in the second one doesn't. The second one does takes place in Texas, but they do leave. Yeah.
And so I have this idea where they're going to restart their life in the middle of the woods, and they happen to adopt somebody that is going to be the best friend for their boy.
That's actually pretty cool.
And so this is my idea of a horror stepbrothers movie.
Are you making it a horror comedy?
Not dark comedy.
Okay.
Do not touch my machete. I have cameras everywhere. Do not touch my machete.
Yeah,
And
so you'll have
Leatherface
like
puts
them
his
having
ball
like
sack on it.
having like the proverbial pissing contest of like Jason is old-fashioned blade and whatnot, but Leatherface loves the fucking sound of his chainsaw and the spear it inspires and whatnot. And so you'll have this sort of like dark competition between these two when the idiot college kids come to have fun at the lake. And we'll have this sort of sibling rivalry where because Leatherface is more like protecting of the family, taking that, and Jason just sort of, I'm here to punish those people, and then they're starting to learn more about each other's kinks, about why they kill, why they do this thing.
So it takes place at Crystal Lake.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I just add one? I just want to change one nerdy thing. Just so the
Like, I don't know all the horror stuff. That's why I need you here with the details.
The RV should be pulling like a grill or a smoker.
Yeah.
Because they cook the human food. And in the second Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they actually run a barbecue thing. So this is a nerdy thing.
It's an RV pulling a camper, pulling a smoker.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah. And then I'm going to have
Parked
this
next to
thing
a
where, like, it's going to be this dark
Yeah.
family adoption, found family sort of story.
They could get the job at the summer camp. They're the new cooks.
Yeah, like, so I was thinking of just, now that I know that, they're just going to open up a southern barbecue place.
Okay. Yeah, all right.
Like, and just all that, and just the boys having fun in the woods.
Okay.
Okay.
So they go on a murdering spree.
Yeah.
Who ends up winning?
We don't get to that until the second movie, which we haven't decided we're going to make yet. Because
Okay.
this is them bonding. They have a slight falling out of one guy. Jason let somebody go because, like, oh no, they're a virgin. Like, they didn't do anything wrong yet. And
They weren't fucking.
then Leatherface is just like, no, they've seen this. We can't let this go.
So how are you going to communicate that? Because you said Leatherface doesn't talk.
Bubba
And
don't talk. Yeah.
Jason is mute too.
Yeah. Fuck, I didn't even think about that. Yeah, Jason.
Yeah, so we're gonna have these
real interesting.
we're gonna have these awkward
They're
situations
both
where
fluent
it's just like
in American Sign Language.
So, Bubba speaks more in like the way a nonverbal autistic person would, and like grunts. But I don't think Jason even makes noise, does he?
He laughs. He does that
Oh yeah, that's right. There you go.
that thing.
When we
that's
thought
gonna
it,
be one of the things that sets them off.
when we thought it was an when we thought it was an earnest Jason movie, all I could hear was, instead of that, it'd be hey, Vern.
This is how the movie should end, dude. So they're chasing the last they're saying there's like one final girl. That would make sense. Anyway, chasing them in. She,
As opposed to two final
She
girls?
goes into a log cabin, slams the door, and then fucking Jason kicks it open. He walks in and he pulls up his machete, and then Leatherface comes in behind him and he rips it up, and then it rips open his chainsaw, and the camera passes by and passes behind a figure cloaked in shadow, and he raises a shotgun and goes, "Oh, here's my boomstick."
Nice.
Yeah.
Nah,
So-
I had a different idea.
Oh, okay, fine.
So if you want to set up a sequel, so their killing spree is neck and neck, okay, and then you got the mom and dad, right, and they're kind of like keeping it's literally like there's a board and they're keeping tally on who's winning, and then Jason is behind, and then the last thing is Leatherface goes in to where they're keeping tally, and Jason is standing there, and he has both of their heads in his hand, and he's like taken their blood and made 2 marks on his side, and that means he won, and then that sets up the conflict in the second one.
I like it.
And the conflict in the second one is the thing that has been holding Leatherface back is his family.
Oh, and then the tagline, which I think has already been used for Freddy vs. Jason: "Whoever wins, we lose."
Yeah. There's got to be a scene where Leatherface drops the chainsaw and like Jason loses the machete, and you have Jason pick up the chainsaw, and we get this epic shot of Jason wielding the chainsaw finally.
Yes.
Because in 12 movies, he never fucking touches a chainsaw.
Even though in the middle of the fucking woods, and Leatherface is in Texas where there's no fucking trees basically whatsoever.
Yeah. And
There's
like,
gotta be trees somewhere in Texas.
There are, but none. Every Texas Chainsaw Massacre I've seen, they are very sparse. To
That's
the point
'cause
of like, if it falls down,
It's
it
because
can
he cuts
stay
them all
there.
down.
Well, you clearly have not seen the original because they go through a bunch of timber to get to the house.
Yeah, but there's none around the house.
It's
Like,
then
do
in
you
the-
see how you stopped? Because you know I'm right.
And
No,
then
you are not.
and then at the end of the next
Sorry,
one,
I didn't mean.
No,
I'm
I
just
know.
doing that for rage.
I know.
a beat up Delta 88 pulls up for these people to go to a cabin, and then it leads into the Evil Dead.
yeah. Because you could have, like, if you wanted to do the Ash ending, instead of, like, this is my boomstick or something like that, you could have her come running in, and so she runs into, Ash, who has a chainsaw for a hand.
I forgot.
And-
Yeah.
And then she, like, stumbles back, and she's like, are you a good guy or a bad guy? And then you can have Ash go, good, bad, I'm the guy with the gun. And then you can have him shoot the camera.
Fuck.
So that was my
that would be
idea. I
good,
wanted
yeah.
a found family stepbrother sort of situation, and with the twist of like them trying to kind of fix each other's sort of their own ideas of what their flaws are. Because Leatherface is like, okay, you're killing for this moral code when you should just be killing, and Leatherface is like, you're just doing what your family tells you to fucking do
Yeah, but then the problem is, how are you going to communicate that?
through action.
He said that so
It
confidently.
is. It just like, I really want to see that interaction between two mute killers trying to communicate, because that would be really interesting from an audience perspective, I think. Or if we did it poorly, it could be really bad. But.
Yeah, because they're like on. Because once Jason finds out that mom and pa are married, he's like, okay, they're
It's okay.
Yeah,
they're not fucking out of wedlock.
Jason only really only dislikes premarital sex is the campers.
I know.
That's what. Yeah, so that makes more sense.
And then so I have this idea of this gruesome scene. The first person they kill, because first one gets him going to get the kill, and a head gets chopped off, and either Leatherface, like he's the more I think jovial one, tosses the head to him, and Jason catches it, and they have the first game of catch they've ever had. Like I said, I can get fucking dark if I want to. That's the reason I don't particularly watch a lot of horror.
So for me to judge this accurately, what is the ending that you're going with?
I like the idea of, hey, we have gotten to the point where I know you implicitly, and this is what's holding you back, is your family.
Okay, so
I like the killing of the family idea.
Okay.
I think that is good.
I like it too. It's not as good as the Ash ending, but...
Only reason
No, you can't change it now.
All right, I'm not going to change it.
Right.
I'm just saying the reason I didn't choose it because while I do love The Evil Dead and Army of Darkness, whatnot, I've always felt like that is just straight comedy to a degree.
Not
Army of Darkness is my opinion.
Army of Darkness
is
yes.
The first Evil Dead is horror with somewhat jokes. Evil Dead 2, which is basically a remake of Evil Dead 1, that's more comedic.
Yeah.
And then the fucking remakes is straight up fucking horror.
I am so excited. The third one comes out in June, I think. Or
they got a new one coming out?
Yeah, it's called Evil Dead Burns.
Fuck yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, it comes out, I think it's either at the end of May or early June it comes out. I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, so that's
You
my
ever
pick.
watch the TV series they did?
Yeah, Ash vs. the Evil Dead.
Was it good?
It was alright. It was very much like Army of Darkness comedic kind of stuff, so it was okay. It had some kind of convoluted plot points.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Let's hear it.
My turn?
Yep.
All right.
Let's hear what you've cobbled together.
Cobbled together like it's not going to be a fucking masterpiece.
Is it boobs?
No.
I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Is it butts? Oh.
I mean, I'm going to tell you here just in a second.
Is it a picture of Applejack?
No.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to start with, this view of the, camera view of the stars.
I thought you were going to say we're looking at an RV out at power lines.
No, beautiful night sky, stars, and we're going to have a voiceover.
Okay.
And that voiceover says, when I was a kid, whenever I'd feel small or lonely, I'd look up at the stars. I'd wonder if there was life up there, but turns out I was looking in the wrong direction, and we'll have the camera pan over to this choppy night ocean. When alien life entered our world, it was from deep beneath the Pacific Ocean, a fissure between two tectonic plates, a portal between dimensions, the breach. I was 15 when the first kaiju made land in San Francisco. And we're going to do the opening of Pacific Rim.
Okay.
All the way up to the point where we see the two brothers in Anchorage, the Anchorage base. They get the alarm, and they get into the suit and get into Gypsy Danger, and they're starting to head out there. And then they get the order, hey, don't go, like they do in the movie. And this time, instead of charging Gypsy Danger into the water, they listen. And they go, okay, we'll follow orders. And we have Knifehead that comes up, and we see this beautiful destruction porn kind of shot of him ripping that fishing boat they save apart. And then he makes way towards Anchorage. And then we have the fight between Gypsy Danger and Knifehead. And we still have this epic, cool fight between the giant robot and the kaiju. But this time, because of the dry land that Gypsy is standing on, right, versus the motions of the water, they're able to effectively kill Knifehead without suffering a significant amount of damage. So the main character's brother doesn't die. And that is where we're going to have our divergence. That is our what-if crux.
Okay.
Is what if this happens instead for the material of Pacific Rim? So in normal canon of Pacific Rim, the destruction of Gypsy Danger kind of causes the world government to go, well, Jaegers really aren't financially viable. So what we'll do is build this impenetrable wall between all of the land and the ocean. That's what happens in canon Pacific Rim. So this time, because Gypsy Danger doesn't get destroyed, the argument for the government to go, well, we can't really fund the Jaeger program anymore, kind of goes away, because the Gypsy Danger has a very successful...
Wait, so hold on. In movie canon,
Yes.
building giant robots
Yes.
is less efficient than building giant walls around all of the land.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
No,
that is the core of Pacific Rim's plot. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes. So they built they
Hey, if you think it's stupid, it's that people in the movie think it is stupid as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Like, it's not like, oh, this is definitely going to work. No, it's like, this is not going to work. Well, we're going to try it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure I heard it correctly.
Yes.
Okay.
In movie canon, they find it more effective and cheaper to build this giant wall.
Okay.
So instead of spending the money and the effort on the giant wall, they put the money back into the Jaeger program.
Okay.
So
Is this a Voltron crossover?
no crossover. Sorry, I'm doing a straight up what if.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
All right.
So
I don't know why I have a hard on for crossovers right now.
so have you guys seen Pacific Rim?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I know the vague premise. I didn't know the
Yeah, so
Okay.
giant
Wall.
wall,
So-
they not do giant robot.
Yeah. So to understand the divergence, you have to understand the plot line of Pacific Rim.
Okay.
So in the plot line of Pacific Rim, the Gypsy Danger gets destroyed.
The brother dies.
The brother dies.
and he ends up with like some
Miku?
yeah.
Miku?
Yeah. He spends like 5 years building on the walls. Eventually gets recruited into like the Last Stand Jaeger program.
Yeah.
And he ends up drifting with this girl, and they end up piloting Gypsy Danger.
Yeah.
And what they do is they gather, in the movie, they gather all of the remaining Jaegers and form one final force, and they have timed the breach that is spawning kaiju into the world. So they know it's coming, and their plan is to close the breach with a nuclear bomb.
Mm-hmm.
All of the Jaegers get destroyed except for Gypsy Danger, and they end up detonating the bomb and closing the breach, and everyone's happy.
The apocalypse has been canceled.
The apocalypse gets canceled, and it's an awesome giant robot and kaiju movie. So to understand that, the divergence is the money doesn't go into the walls. So because the money continues to fund the Jaeger program, this Last Stand Jaeger military resistance never gets formed.
Okay.
So because they never form, those Jaegers that they use stay protecting their particular nations.
Okay.
So like they have an Australian Jaeger, which is Striker Eureka. You've got a Chinese Jaeger, which is Crimson Typhoon. You have a Russian Jaeger, which was Cherno Alpha. And then Gypsy Danger was the American Jaeger.
I think the two Australians were played by Americans too, which is weird. It's usually Australians playing Americans.
I don't know. In my head, I know that they don't look like this, but in my head, I'm thinking like really like mean racial stereotypes. Like
They
Yeah.
talk.
no.
They
like,
talk like Tasmanians.
No.
They're
I'm
really-
talking about like the Russian Jaeger has like the giant fuzzy hat and fights with a hammer and sickle.
Oh, he does
And,
have
like,
the
Asian-
the Dolph Lundgren
I-
flat top.
No,
I
the
ch-
chick does. I thought.
No. I'm talking about the robot.
Yeah, this
Like-
is the Russian robot.
I channeled Adam, and I figured the Asian one had like real like slit eyes.
No, the
robot.
Asian one's red and it's got 3 arms. Yeah, there you
That's
go.
pretty badass.
Yeah.
Like robot designs, like it's one of the more I think, best depictions of giant robots that wasn't a carbon copy of like Gundams.
Yeah, I mean, it's a fantastic movie, but you just can't think about it too hard, right? Like, it's just like, get your popcorn, watch giant monsters kill kaiju. It's fucking awesome.
Was Charlie Hunnam's character named Raleigh?
I think so. Yeah, Riley.
No, because
Raleigh.
Because the Weekly Planet guys were like, that's a made up name, Raleigh. Anyway, go ahead.
Well, all names are made up.
Well, yeah.
But okay, so because we have this divergence, those robots don't go to this Jaeger resistance. They stay in their nations and have money poured into them. But because the Jaeger resistance never forms, the divergence is that no one is really tracking the pulses. Because the two scientists that track the pulses are from two different parts of the world that would never normally work together. Mm-hmm. So in the canon of Pacific Rim, the original one, they classify the kaijus as size categories, and 5 is the highest category they've ever categorized. And then at the very end of the movie, they spit out a category 6. Because they can kind of predict when it's opening, they're going to spit out this category 6. So because no one's tracking it, the category 6 comes out unaware, and then when you get to know that this category 6 has arrived, and when the category 6 arrives, he brings a category 5 with him. It's the first time that 2 kaiju ever show up at the same time. So we're going to have that at about the halfway point of the movie, and they're going to have the 2 go different directions from the Pacific. So we're going to have one go to, make sure I got my oceans right, South America. And then the other one, hold on, I'll make sure I got my oceans right. This is going to be real fucking embarrassing.
What ocean does Pacific Rim take place on?
Indian.
Pacific.
Oh.
I was going to say Arctic, so don't feel bad.
We're here.
No.
Okay, yeah, so South Pacific. Yeah, okay, so yeah, you have one that splinters off and goes to Central America, South America, and the other one goes south to Australia.
Okay.
Okay. So, we have, for the first time, the Jaeger Defense Force that's nationwide. They're supposed to handle one particular issue, but they'll call in, like, reinforcements, right? And so they'll get redeployed and stuff like that. So you have 2 kaiju wrecking the world at the same time. The category 5 in Australia, the category 6 in Central America. So you have Gypsy Danger that comes down from Alaska to fight the category 6, and you have Striker Eureka in Australia. But then you have these other nations who are like, we would help, but you've got 2 already. What if another one shows up?
Okay.
So we're not going to. And then you have, like, the Striker Eureka fight. I really want it to be that kind of hurrah, because Striker Eureka is supposed to be the most advanced, fastest, strongest of all the Jaegers. It was the last one created before they shut the program down. So, like, that one I wanted to be a real successful fight. I want him to fight the category 5. I want it to get the fuck beat out of it. But in the end, I want him to kill the category 5, which I think I don't remember the name of that one. Is it Raiju?
I think it's Raiju. Well,
or is Raiju the 6?
Raiju's the 6 because I think he's the one that has the electric power.
Yeah. So, then I want to go to, like, the Central America fight where Gypsy Danger's trying to solo this category 6 kaiju, which is whooping his ass. The 2 brothers, they're fighting, they're scrapping, and eventually, I want Raiju to win. Okay. I want it to be like this epic stand, like they're protecting some sort of Mexican or South American monument. Like, I'm thinking like Rio de Janeiro, and like because I really like the idea of Christ the Redeemer in the background. Mm-hmm. And they're fighting, and the city's just getting fucking destroyed.
They'd have to cross the continent.
I think it's Raiju that...
It is, but if they're coming from the Pacific, Rio is over here.
Sure.
and then they'd have to cross the continent. I'm not.
Yeah. I mean, you just have the fight take over, or like by the time that Gypsy gets
I don't know
she's
how long
already,
okay.
Because,
Well, I wasn't trying to blow plot holes.
No. They transport them by giant Chinook helicopters.
Oh, okay.
So
All
it's
right.
not a very quick process.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So by the time that Gypsy shows up, it could make sense that they're in Rio.
Because a lot of people have said how it should have ended. So why don't they just base people at the fissure instead of, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's one of those. It's another one of those aspects of the movies where like you just gotta turn your brain off. Like it's just fucking cool imagery. Just
Exactly.
I get it. I mean, it's like anything else. Why do aliens always blow up national monuments?
Exactly. Yeah, and we're going for Oscars here. We're going for popcorn money. So
That's fine.
The Gypsy Danger drops in Rio de Janeiro, big fight, and at the very end, I want Raiju just to rip Gypsy Danger apart and like throw her into Christ the Redeemer. So you have this cool back shot of Christ the Redeemer, and then you have like it getting shattered as Gypsy Danger goes flying through.
Like it went like this. Gotcha.
Oh, we've had a secret. We had a secret Jaeger in development this entire time.
Gypsy Danger is like, I have you.
I got you.
Yeah,
And
then
it ends.
and I think his name is Yancey.
Yo, Yancey the brother.
Yeah.
Raleigh and Yancey.
Yeah. So when the wreckage kind of settles and this Raiju is still wrecking all of South America, I want.
Would it? I mean, it just
I think
it
it's
destroyed.
Leatherhead.
It destroyed that monument. It's probably like, what else is around here that'll give me some good screen time?
Yeah, because all of the previous kaijus were meant as scouts.
Okay.
And Raiju was the first warrior that they sent. So Raiju's going to go and start destroying because the goal of the aliens is to terraform the planet. So we are going to start the terraforming process of South America. Yes.
I have a question. This isn't based on your pitch, but why, if there are beings that are capable of traveling, why do they always pick planets that they have to terraform? Why can't they just pick a planet that has what they need? And not necessarily Pacific Rim. I was just saying, like, in general.
Yeah, I don't know.
Storytelling.
You think that would make sense? Yeah.
Like in Man of Steel, we're gonna terraform this planet into Krypton. Why don't you just find one that's like it?
Yeah. Why don't you find a?
Yeah.
Or like Neil
Maybe
deGrasse
not like-
Tyson speaks about like what if we have the technology to terraform Mars into a livable planet.
Then we have the
Because
technology. We have the technology to fix
do we have the
any
techno-
issues on Earth.
Yeah, and so it's like one of those things. Like it is legit, not because Earth's not going to be habitable anymore. It's like legit. Like you want a planet to yourself.
Well, if I remember right, and I know you said not this particular movie. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I think they only come to our planet because that's where the rift happened.
Well,
did they cause the rift, or was it just a natural...
they opened the rift.
They opened
and
the rift. Okay.
I don't think it was necessarily an intentional choice that they
And
created
that's
the rift, and then like, where's this go? And they're like, oh, we could use this place.
Yeah.
And that's why I said not specific to that. I'm just talking about like in movies in general. It always seems like they're like, we'll terraform this to our own to our needs. Maybe just find your own shit.
What
easier.
stops the ocean from just dumping into the rift?
Nothing. I think it actually does, and then it gets like disintegrated, or because like in Pacific Rim 2, I think they show when they go to the alien
coastlines?
world that they show the water.
So is our
Poor
coastlines constantly dropping?
Well, there's just the
No,
whole
not
size and the
enough.
amount of water. It's going to take time.
Is
It's not
the-
going to be like, hey, it's
Is the rift in the
Oh.
is the rift in the Marinara Trench?
Yes.
Look at that. Like a
And
callback.
and I think because when
Because
they
the rift must
they
not
have to,
be the rift must not be open all the time. Then.
yeah, it's not open all the time.
Okay, that's.
I
I thought
only,
it was just
only
an open
opens
hole.
when it spits out.
I
a
thought it was
monster.
an open hole, and it was just.
Yeah, and if I remember
Like a-
correctly,
like
the
a
aliens, the scientists have to drift with one of the kaiju mines,
Yeah.
so that they understand how to activate the rift from our side.
That was Charlie Day.
yes,
That did that,
yeah. So they drifted so that they knew how to open
Okay,
the
I'm gonna
rift
watch
from our
this
side
movie.
and punch through. It's great. It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
You just can't think about it too hard.
That's fine. I
Yeah.
don't ever think.
But so we have
Ron Perlman's in it too.
I'm gonna go full Adam. Just turn off my brain.
yeah.
I
so,
never turned it on.
Yeah. So we have Gypsy Danger that has been ripped apart, destroyed. We've killed the brother. And Raiju is wrecking South America. So then we're going to have, I think it's Idris Elba. He was in that. He is the leader of the Jaeger resistance force. And
The Final Stand.
yeah, he is going to come find Riley and take him back to his base, which is based in the UK, because he's the UK pilot.
Okay.
And he's going to explain that, because Raiju is one of the most powerful things in the world. We've never seen anything quite like it. And he's going to start explaining some of the science behind it. And then he's like, this is a threat that is greater than any single nation. We need to band together. And I have this suit this mech that I can no longer pilot because of the radiation shielding. Now, we've fixed it, we've upgraded it, but somebody needs to pilot it and I can't. And that's where we're going to find out that Riley and his daughter are drift compatible, because this entire time he's been trying to drift with his daughter, and the strain from the drift is too much for his ailing health.
It's against the law. The closest you can drift is a cousin.
Yeah. So, and his adopted daughter too. So we find out that Riley and his daughter are drift compatible, and then we're going to see.
I like how Daniel defended incest. we were like, yeah, good point.
No, it was just fact stating, like it's adopted.
Yeah.
Cody's was reflecting on his time and from Alabama. So.
Kansas.
Sweet honey, Alabama.
Fuck.
Yes.
Hey, you said Alabama.
I'm
That's
sorry.
the first thing
sorry.
that happens anytime everybody says Alabama.
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 Okay.
I'm Bammer Jammer.
Can I continue?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
Please.
So then we're going to see, I have the training montage between Riley and I think her name is Makoto. And we find out they're drift compatible, and then we're going to get this epic reveal of a mech. It's called Coyote Tango. It is the UK mech, and it only shows up in merchandise in a single real quick shot from the original movie, and it's in some of the comic books. So we're going to see this upgraded, more powerful version of Coyote Tango. And then Riley and Makoto, they're going to pilot Coyote, and they're going to start heading towards South America. And at the same time, we're going to have some of that government, the politics of hey, we get it, you're worried about your nations, but this is a real fucking threat. We need to get this going. And then, so we're going to see the Coyote Tango drop, and at this point, Raiju has destroyed all of South America and is working its way up through Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to drop in Mexico City to form a defense, and we're going to have a fight between Coyote Tango and Raiju. And Coyote Tango has massive cannons on its shoulders, so we're going to get some really cool artillery shots of boom and explosions. And then eventually Raiju's going to close the distance where you can't use the cannons, and then we do the hand-to-hand combat and stuff. And we want it shot in such a way that we think Coyote Tango is going to lose. And then we're going to have that Gandalf returning kind of moment from Helm's Deep, where now we start seeing Crimson Typhoon and Cherno Alpha drop in and Striker Eureka. And the one thing that I really want to do is Cherno Alpha was a Wave 1 Jaeger. It's the only first creation Jaeger still in existence in the canon. So because more money is poured into it, what I want, instead of the classic Cherno Alpha, is a Cherno Alpha Mach 3, where it has that same kind of design, but it's upgraded and more modern technology. And then we have a fight between the 4 mechs and Raiju in the heart of Mexico City. And then we can still have the deaths of Cherno Alpha and Crimson Typhoon and Striker Eureka. And you can have those still kind of those destruction moments, but then Riley and Coyote Tango finishes off the Raiju. And then this all kind of culminates with like, holy shit, we did it. It's the first Category 6 we've ever had. And then like as they're kind of doing that recovery process, we're gonna have like Idris Elba come in and say, hey, we can't do this as a single nations anymore. This is a threat that's greater. This is a whole world. Now we need to form our defense league, and we need to start creating a better protection force. And then I wanted to kind of fast forward through the epilogue where we've seen all brand new mechs, beautiful of the different nations, and have them represented, like maybe have like flags painted on their shoulders of their mechs or whatever. And then like the control panel at the very end with the timer counting down for when the breach is going to open up next. And then it like that comes across like breach open Category 7 and then roll credits. So that is my what if Yancey had not died against Knifehead in Pacific Rim.
I have an unrelated. Well, it's related to Pacific Rim, but not yours. Okay, so what is the reason that there's only one Jaeger?
Too expensive.
Okay, because I'm like, there's no way the United States government does not just start pumping out as many Jaegers as they can.
It's too expensive, and then all Jaegers need to be piloted by at least 2 pilots. The Crimson Typhoon's actually piloted by 3. And those 2 pilots have to be drift compatible, so they have to be psychically linked and connected in order to control them.
Okay.
So not only is the Jaeger really expensive, but it's hard to find 2 pilots who are capable of piloting a single Jaeger.
Okay.
Yeah, and another thing in canon, if I'm remembering correctly, it was starting out like, it's not that there's only been ever one kaiju on the planet as it goes. The rift's been happening, and it's been shitting out kaijus, and so it got to the point where it was starting to overrun. And so they was scrambling to get shit together, and it was and as soon as they was making these Jaegers, they was getting destroyed, basically like a kamikaze attacks, like, okay, we're taking you down, whip us, sort of thing. So as the fighting's happening, kaiju's going, mechs are just getting destroyed as well.
And there was some of that. There were more than just one per nation. It's just that's all that it kind of existed for a while. Because they talk about how for a while the Jaegers, when they first came out, were rock stars. Like the kaiju were small, they were easily killed. The Jaegers, like, they became more like, aha, we're going to be comic book superheroes now, dropping in. And then as the kaiju got stronger and bigger, then they started losing pilots. They became too expensive to upkeep and maintain, so they started retiring some of them, stuff like that.
Gotcha.
I have a marketing idea. You remember how Marvel used to do one-shots?
Yeah.
Well, if I did a one-shot where we focus on the kaijus, and of course they're animals, right? So
no, they're intelligent beings.
Right, but they're animals just like we are.
Mm-hmm.
And of course they got to procreate, right? So we do them about their sexual cycles, and it's called Pacific Rim Job.
Well, that's a funny joke, but
that's a funny joke. But
Cody is so fucking mean to me.
I'm not mean. I'm just logically and the canon of the thing. There's actually they don't have any unnecessary organs. They are created on a one-to-one schedule.
Unnecessary organs.
Yeah, the kaiju aren't born. They're created.
I'm saying, I think a couple of my organs are very necessary.
Well, every kaiju looks different, but they have the exact same DNA because they are made on a cellular level.
Yeah, through rim jobs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I would be surprised if there was not a porn out there that's called Pacific Rim Job.
Probably. I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler.
Do that.
You got to do your
thing.
thing.
So yes, that is my what if.
You're not allowed to have Daniel pick the winner.
Okay. All right.
He's biased.
A little bit.
Those were three really good pitches. In no particular order.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pull a Cody and talk about him and not pull a Daniel and just completely
Pacific Rim Job generally refers to employment opportunities at companies named Pacific Rim, such as construction or healthcare roles. Or it is used as a pun in pop culture referencing the 2013 Pacific Rim monster film. Job listings include roles like laborers, engineers, and healthcare
It's fine. It's not like I was going to pick the winner.
Yeah.
That's not Adam now.
Mm-hmm.
Cody, I liked yours. I was very surprised that you went horror film. It was good. You should have gone with the Ash ending. That wouldn't have put you over the edge. It was good, but if I'm gonna watch a horror film, I want straight horror, like no comedy. I know you said it was a dark comedy, but I don't really want any comedy elements in it.
That's fair.
So, and then it comes down to Adam and Daniel. I've never seen Pacific Rim. I've never seen any Resident Evil. And
Okay, so according to Indeed.com, Pacific Rim jobs: cement mason.
You're like destroying your chance of winning, dude.
I'm not gonna win anyway. Maintenance technician, registered dental hygienist, unlimited bonus potential.
You can hygienist my dental.
All right, here, give that back. I want to do more.
I could use some whitewashing.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Pacific job.
I've never seen Pacific Rim. It sounds incredible. It's on my watch list now.
It should be.
I like everything in yours.
You can skip the sequel.
Skip the sequel.
Yeah, sequel's not. Only if you absolutely love the first one can you watch the sequel.
Okay.
Sequel's pretty rough.
Okay. I haven't seen anything.
They take away like physics. Like in the first one, the kaiju and the robots move. The Jaegers move with like actual physics. Like there's weight to them. Like in the next one, they're like fucking flipping around like a Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Show. I was being serious. That's why I didn't watch the second one, because the first one is fucking amazing. I mean, it's not realistic, but it's still amazing. And the creatures, it's realistic the way they move and stuff. And the second one, it's like Pacific Rim jobs.
Adam, I really liked yours. I liked the twists and everything. I mean, there was multiple of them. I hate to say it, Adam won.
Oh.
And it's not this bullshit. Oh, you guys were so close. I don't know what it. I'm very interested in Pacific Rim. I'm gonna watch it. Zombies were just more my thing today.
You
That's
should
fair.
you should watch the Resident Evil movies. They're really kind of dumb but fun.
I like the idea that the original bad guy is now the quote unquote the good guy, and then your good guys are now the bad guys, but they're bad guys for good reasons. And so I'm sure Adam didn't intend this, but it kind of becomes a think piece, especially if you've seen the original Resident Evil. You're like, okay, do I root for these guys who are going to do something bad but for a good reason? And so there's a conflict that I'm sure numbnuts over there didn't think would happen.
No, it was very deep seated. I was trying to be subtle. Unlike Pacific Rim job over there.
Like,
It'd be nice to know what different jobs were available in Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Okay.
If only somebody would just ruin this podcast and read them. So Adam is our winner by a very, very slim margin, and I really did not want to let you win.
So have you guys seen Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
Yes.
Okay, so here's your thing. So if you become a public figure, you become public domain. You could write a movie about Donald Trump, and Donald Trump can't do anything about it. If you are a public,
Is that legit?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I want you to take a public figure, and I want you to what?
Didn't we do public domain movies already?
No, not in public domain. A public figure, and I want you to mash it up with like a vampire hunter, or you get points for. So if you take like, say you take like a public figure, this name, who's the lady who wouldn't sit down in the bus?
Rosa Parks.
Rosa Parks. And Rosa Parks.
She wouldn't stand up. She could sit down.
That's not what I mean. Yeah, I said that backwards. And you
make it a twist where she's a paraplegic, so she can't get up for a good reason.
So take a public figure.
I mean, she didn't get up for a good reason.
Right. Take a public figure and put them into an adventure that is way outside the realm of either reality or their reality.
So kind of like in the vein of that Nicolas Cage movie where he plays himself, but he goes to a dictator's.
The heavy weight of the
talent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so something like that.
Yeah, you get
like the real life person and like, oh shit.
You get extra bonus points for if you could slide it into reality, like Abraham Lincoln.
You could make it believable.
Yeah,
not necessarily believable, or it's like Donald Trump, the guy.
If you include aspects of the life, so like Abraham Lincoln, in the Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, he's like he chops wood. So the guy's like, that's why he uses an axe to kill the vampires.
Yeah, or like in real life, silver was confiscated for a purpose in the Civil War. Like, it was needed to, I think, fund the soldiers, so they took the silver from a lot of the states and like literally used it for a different purpose, but they had to go to every house and take all of the silver for some reason. And in Abraham Lincoln Vampire, they do that, but it's because they need to use it to melt down to make a silver weapon to kill a vampire.
Well, I also like it because it gave like the whole reason behind the emancipation was because it was to get rid of the vampires' free food supply. Because of the slavery.
God, Nicolas Cage just pumps out fucking movies like no tomorrow.
Oh yeah, the man doesn't say no to a script.
The unbearable weight of my massive talent.
So that is, like I said, you get more points for things about the silver, like you pull from reality to place in this crazy over the top story.
Okay, do we have to explain? I'm assuming we'll have to explain the reality into the over the top story because you won't know.
If it's political, yeah, I probably won't know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
And the public figure doesn't have to be alive. It could be like Abraham Lincoln.
Okay.
Dead. Yep.
But make it a real
Is he
person.
dead?
It can't just be about Jim Bob.
Nah, Jim Bob's all right.
If you're talking about Jim Bob Duggar,
I don't know who that is.
you don't want to know. The 19 kids and counting,
Yeah.
where his other son is now in jail.
Yeah.
All right, you've been listening to...
We'll end with that.
All right, you've been listening to previously
Oh,
on a damage
Critical
control.
Role.
Oh,
I already said it, didn't I?
Mother,
No. Maybe?
I have been
Anyway,
interrupted so
we
many times in this
definitely-
podcast.
Sorry.
I'm just you and me, listener. We're just gonna have a little fireside.
I want
chat
to apply
here.
for that
You and me,
maintenance
listener,
job
I'm
on
just-
Pacific Rim jobs.
I try so hard.
Now,
And
would
in the
you-
end, it just doesn't
Would you
even
go
matter.
clockwise or
Hey,
counterclockwise?
you gotta be careful. You got about 2 more words before you can't.
All right, you've been listening to previously
wait,
on a damage
wait,
control.
I'm so
just
confused.
I'm just gonna overtalk him. It was damage control podcasting production.
Mute his mic.
An award-winning podcast, if you can believe that. Make sure you check out new episodes every Monday on YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and SoundCloud, and then make sure you check out our social medias on Instagram and Facebook. Adam,
And Pornhub.
you know what? No. What if we didn't have Adam close the podcast?
We just leave it
Cody.
open until next time.
Cody, push the button.
Nope. Yep. Nope. 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 No. 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 Yes.